Hey guys, this is me, Bluestead, and welcome to Season 2 of Star Trek Online Let's Plays with Frederick. Alright, this is Episode 1 of Season 2, and I am actually excited because got new uniform for him. Look at this spiffiness. Yep, new armor. Yay! He looks rather nice in that. And I actually am pretty glad for that. Oh, I forgot to give him, yeah, I should be saying that I've actually been going through with the process of giving him better equipment. So getting him better equipment is always a good thing. You know, you don't want to have, you know, a poor looking geared hero. Oh no, you need to have an appropriate looking hero. Not only that, I change. Oops. Forgot her armor was still on and their armors. Oh, come on, you're finicky. Yeah. Anyways, I changed their uniforms and I got myself a new bridge officer. That's right, a new bridge officer. She is the liberated Borg engineering bridge officer that you get from the Zen store, or the C store in this case, because it's still a cryptic game. So, I got that taken care of. And, still going through equipment changes and whatnot. So, I got myself a new ship. Modified her to the appearance that I actually want, and got the crew to be fairly looking better. Ah, there we go. There's the armor, or the clothing. Yep, changed her hair. She looks good now. And I definitely changed Flores' appearance. She looks better on the face now, and I've just basically copied over the body of the Borg bridge officer to her, so she has the same body. So, well, I wanted better looks on her, and I finally did. So yeah, and gave her, you know, to Vrel a very good appearance. Right. So you're probably wondering, what is the new ship appearance now? Well, let me show you. There she is. There. There we go. Ain't she beautiful? Yes, this is the USS Hardy. But this actual specific class is a class I've actually used before. This is the Thespian class. This uses the Vesper pylons and the Constitution saucer, and it looks great. Also, too, of anything Exeter, you know, from the refit that is in the C store, the neck, nacelles, and hull is Exeter, and I like it. This ship is a very good looking ship. Now, if you're wondering any specs for it, well then, 2 4 beam arrays over here, a phaser emitter mounted on the tactical dome on the ventral, and of course, using the Constitutions, I would say there are 3 twin phaser emitters on the saucer, on the top and bottom, ventral and dorsal. But they were replaced with beam rails. Very short beam rails, but they're beam rails. 4 beam rails, 2 in the dorsal and 2 on the ventral, as you see over there. Weaponry for this particular vessel, because it's using the Exeter hull, you have 2 dorsal, or in this case ventral mounted beam rails that goes towards the dorsal aft and still get the, not dorsal, ventral section of the ship. We also have two ventral, or not ventral, what am I talking about? Okay, two dorsal beam rails on the aft section of the ship facing dorsal, facing up. So you can still get relatively an arc like this. And if I can spot it, kind of hard to see, but if I use other ships, there we go. I was trying to see if there was any beam rails mounted on the nacelle, because there are certain cruisers that do have it. This one does not, so this one does not. But there are emitter points on the cusp, or the cusp, of the engineering section. And of course we have a shuttle bay here. Of what I think for this, I think these are the aft-mounted torpedo launchers and phaser emitters. I'm not sure, because they're really hard to define on this vessel. But this vessel looks very similar to that of the 2009's Star Trek Constitution. And this is a very good looking ship. Oh, and these mounts are actually cannon mounts, for those who actually have cannons. So yes, you can equip cannons on these things, but I would not suggest it. And of course, phaser emitter right there for actually shooting whenever. So, yeah, these points need to be removed. I will admit that. They need to be removed. They're not pretty enough on this vessel. Otherwise, in any sense, there will be no glowy points on them except for cannons, and I think these are more of a turret-fashioned area, but they actually do work as phaser emitters, and also tractor beam emitters as well. So, in a sense, you could say, tractor beams and whatnot, will be showing there. So, oh well. So, there you go. This vessel looks great. The material used is Material 1, and so as the Windows 1. Oh, Dragon Bloodline, no. Okay, let me go ahead, rearrange here, because it got bonked on the tray loadouts. Basic maneuvers, oops. And I'm definitely going to be rearranging some things to fit a specific feel. There we go. Much better. Oh crap, I forgot to put down. Yeah. Well, I don't have any more expertise points for when it comes down to skill training. Yeah, as you can see. So, yeah, oh well. Let's go ahead and do... I thought war was good for businesses next. Oh, that can't be right. No, this is true. They removed it. Ugh. Oh well. Let's go ahead and hail. Oh, looks like I'm actually ahead on the levels here for this vessel. Oh, well, that's what I get for being a veteran. Let's see. Starfleet has received a communication from a servant of one of the great Klingon houses. She claims to have vital information about Klingon war plans, and she is willing to exchange that information for relocation to a planet out of the Empire's grasp. Your orders are to go to the trading station in orbit of Argelius 2 and make contact with an Orion named Marta. She'll be waiting for you there. That area is a hotbed of illicit activity, Lieutenant Commander. Actually, he should be saying commander. So anyways, they are in Federation space, so Starfleet has authority over them, but they sometimes resist our efforts to enforce the rules. Don't worry, Admiral Quinn. We'll get right on top of this real good and quick. Let's transwarp over there, because I have energy credits. Ah, pretty. Okay, Argelius system. And we're about to get there on Argelius 2. The Argelius system has long been a haven for tourists and pleasure seekers, a night spot and clubs of Argelius 2 have been a popular shore-leave destination since the 23rd century, and the orbiting treasure trading station offers entertainments for those with more exotic tastes. Oh my. Okay, let's head in. Captain, we have arrived in orbit around Argelius 2. Our orders were right about this area being a hotbed for smugglers, sir. The trading station is delaying our request to beam aboard. I think they are planning on stalling us as long as possible. I have a hunch that you're right. Let's do a wide area scan of the system. Good call. The low-level sensor scan of the area picked up signals of illegal weapons and contraband in several of the ships in the system. It is Starfleet's duty to confiscate any smuggled cargo within Federation space. Plus, doing so will likely expedite our boarding requests for the station. We'll need to get closer scans of the cargo haulers to pinpoint any illegal goods. Okay. It says here we only need to take down 2 smugglers, as in disable, not mutilate. Yep. Well, let's head over to the first one. Okay, so I've read somewhere that this actually has been updated, and you probably already read my 4th anniversary thing. Okay, so basically, there has been recordings of me doing it on 4th anniversary about the previous missions done. And they're about the previous changes, so I'm going to be looking to see what's been changed and what hasn't. It's going to be boring. So, I know that the Kuva Ma has been updated significantly, so that's pretty much good. Yeah, it's not really that tough. Should say okay. So, let's see here. The changes that has happened thus far in the season update. Kuva Ma's been updated. Stopping the signal, research and rescue's been updated. Let's see. I can think of stop the signal again. That's been in a sense categorized as a let's see. Diplomatic orders have been updated. Let's see here. Diplomatic orders. Stranded in space. Only a few mission rewards has been changed. The flow has been changed as well. Let's see here. There's quite a bit of actually has been changed in a while. I think I mentioned all of them. Okay, let's see here. Sir, it seems that our policing of the freighters out here has expedited our request to beam aboard the station. We are clear to beam aboard at our earliest convenience. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm actually going to change you out, Coles, or Coles, to her. Ow. Okay. Lieutenant Commander, I suggest we locate the administrator of this facility. We should be able to elicit information about Marta's whereabouts from them. Most life forms on the station are located in the nightclub area, so we should begin looking for them there. Okay. Ah. Now this area has changed. This actually does look nice. Ah, Karas. My good friends, I am Karas, the proprietor of this humble station. I'll be your guide to pleasures of the mind, the soul, and, of course, pleasures of the body. We're running a special today. Buy 2 hours of Hollow Sweet time and get a free drink. Top shelf excluded, of course, or a free round of electronic tango. You won't find a better deal on this side of the neutral zone. Hollow Sweets 2 and 3 are currently open. I'd be happy to show you the wide ranges of programs we have available. Excuse me. We don't have time for that. I'm actually looking for an Orion named Marta. Have you seen her? Oh, Marta. Well, looking for her. Well. Now that's valuable information. And valuable information always comes at a price. Something like 10 bars of gold plus platinum. Perhaps? Are you trying to extort a Federation officer? Sir, our records indicate that this station is long overdue for its Federation-mandated safety inspection. The last inspection date is more than 2 years ago. I recommend helping Karas here spot any punishable infractions. Maybe he'll feel generous enough to inform us where Marta may be. I'm sure that Karas will appreciate our assistance in getting his establishment up to code. Let's see here. Let's inspect this. No violations here. Let's move on. This fine. Okay, yeah. Illegal from building makers. Okay. Drain power from life support system. Hey! First our electronic tango, now all hollow sweets? What's next, the synthale? We don't need Starfleet to suck the fun out of everything. You know what? I don't like the angle of your deflector dish. And neither do my friends. Wait a minute, hold up. Starfleet. No, Star Trek. Get the series right. Star Trek reference. Oh, there we go. Security escorts all over the place. Yeah, they're gonna back down, alright. The Sergeant Brandy is missing the Federation trade seal. Alright, enough. How is a businessman supposed to make any profit with people like you around? You cost me more in fines than the Klingons paid me to keep quiet. Fine, they're holding Marta in the cargo bay 6. Just get out of here. I hope their captain grinds you into rogue keg blood pie. Ugh, filthy things. Well then, that didn't take too long now, did it? And no need for violence, either. Alright, that was actually pretty nice. I do like the environment. Oh, item crate. Always useful for something. Eh. Another item crate. Normally there's only one. Hot chocolate. Ha 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 ha. Yes, let's go to Cargo Base 6. Oh, looks like they just take us straight down here, so no, in a sense, running around doing pointless stuff, so they made it shorter, okay. No, that's great, that's great. Oh. Okay, I'm going to clear out the rest of the place here. Made it more darker and more seedier, so that's good. Oh. Huh. Yep, they have Klingon shuttles instead of Federation shuttle. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're shuttles, alright. With lander feats. Let me help these people get out of here. Hey, let us out here. The Klingons locked us up. We'd love some payback. Huh. You're wearing a Starfleet uniform. Admiral? With a mirror universe, huh? In fact, that's a 5-pip admiral there. This is a fleet admiral. Somebody left their laundry. Last cell, okay. That explains why I haven't been taken aboard Captain Urthog's ships yet. What? The Klingons tracked me to this station, bribed cars to hand me over, and then said that they were going to take me back to Konos. I was wondering why they threw me into this holding area instead of taking me to their ship. I assumed it was because the Hardy arrived before they could. Yeah, couldn't use a shuttle to take back when a transporter would be detected and give up their cloaked position. Let's get you out of that cell. No time. Captain Urthog just beamed into the cargo bay. I'll stay safely behind the force field wall until you deal with him. Oh. Crap. Alright, let's take care of him. Okay, so the bar patrons had their fun and they left. That's good. Okay, thank you, Lieutenant Commander. Why did they capture you? Okay, my former employer and I had a falling out. I wanted to end our associations and he wanted to kill me. I left Konos with his bully boys hot on my heels. I thought I could shake them before you got here. But Captain Urthog was more persistent than I expected. Who did you work for on Konos? A sadistic piece of tar dung named Bavad. Do you believe the Klingons called him an ambassador? The only diplomacy Bavad ever used. has been the business end of a disruptor. What do you know about him? He's crazy, that's what. Bavad is obsessed with keeping this war going. He'll do anything to keep the Klingons of the Federation at one another's throats. He's smart and he's a planner. Wheels within wheels. He has half a dozen things going on and I barely know the half of it. Ancient weapons, time travel, outlawed science. If there's a way to get what he wants, Bavad will do it. Bavad will do it. Things normal people wouldn't even consider. Bavad has already thought of it and figured out how to make it work. Anything else you wish to tell us? Nice try, but I'll only divulge military secrets to Starfleet intelligence. I will share one piece of gossip that may not have made it to your borders yet. Ambassador Worf, Jinchok of House of Martok and former Starfleet officer, lost his son in a conflict between the House of Martok and the House of Torg. His son was trying to broker peace within the Klingon Empire, and it's possible that Worf may take up that crusade in the future. Well, that seems familiar. Alright, are you ready to leave? Yes, let's get out of here before the rest of them start to wonder what's happened to Captain Orthog. Let's beam up. So, that explains one thing. These two actually do match on stories. Okay, do you think you can defeat Captain Orthog and then slink away, you honorless Federation Patak? The crew of the Achaeus Sarpek shall have our vengeance. Great. Emission-seeking torpedo! Yeah!
Target shields have failed.
Oh, that was very nice. We did, Captain. Marta has been scanned in sickbay. Once we return to sector space, we can hand her over to Starfleet Intelligence for questioning. Intelligence. Okay, let's go ahead and head out. Helm, you're fired. Okay. Starfleet Intelligence is interviewing Marta now. She could have information key to our war efforts. Good work, Lieutenant Commander.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Ooh, what's this? Ah, cool. Okay. Alright, looks like a new officer and first compliment. First which? Duty officers. Alright, I gotta head over there. What do I get? A Bajoran, a Rigelian, and a Pakled. Well, let's find out here real quick. Attack by an Omega 3. That's nice. Oops, sorry. Uh-huh. And Bajoran. Where's your power talk? Auxiliary 2. Important power 3. Spiritual. Bonus to healing. Improves healing. Health regeneration. Creative. Damage on kit's power. I'll pick him because he has Omega 3. Okay, she. Ew. Okay, no, not right now. Well then, let me go ahead and put some points into skills. Yeah, I gotta get that up. Let's see here. Oh, and I need to put points into shield systems. Alrighty here. Let me do a quick diversion into getting some duty officers, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I updated my bridge officers' abilities, and got certain ones up into snuff, so that's good. Next one is Secret Orders. Lieutenant Commander Starfleet Intelligence has learned more about Ambassador Bavat, Marta, the woman Starfleet rescued from the treasure trading station. It claims that the Klingons have a secret base in the Hiromi cluster that they are using as a staging area for an attack on the Federation. I have been authorized to provide you with the coordinates of the Klingons' base. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are hiding. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. Oh. Tritanium. Oh, that's nice. I'm definitely going to go for that. Alright, I'm going to I'm going to head over there as fast as this ship can possibly get me there, and I will see you guys shortly. Alrighty, here we are, the Briar Patch. Warning. Starfleet has deemed this area of space to be a level 6 hazard of starship navigation. Hazards include high levels of metaphasic radiation, pockets of Metreon gas, supernova fragments, and false vacuum fluctuations. Ship speed is restricted to 1/3 impulse to avoid damage to impulse manifolds. That's going to be a bit of a bother for us. But let's go ahead and head over there. Alrighty, Captain. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be practicing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets. Practicing? No. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout this region of space. If we don't take those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be blistering with Klingon defenses. Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Oh, and yeah. As you know, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, the Briar Patch contains pockets of Metreon gas. The gas is highly reactive to weapons fire, and it could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends we keep the Hardy at least 4 kilometers away from any of the gas clouds. This should keep us safely out of range if one of them happens to ignite. Okay, got it. However, the gas could also be used as a weapon, Captain. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate the pockets of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Captain, as you are aware, the Metreon clouds in the system requires us to maintain low impulse speeds or risk damage to the ship. It sounds like you have an idea. I do, sir. Let's hear it. I think if we modified the Bassard collectors to filter out only a percentage of Metreon particles, then we could use excess energy to go full impulse without risk of the ship. I'm not exactly sure what the percentage might be, though. Too risky. We'll adhere to the Starfleet guidelines on speed for this mission. Actually, if I was science, I'd actually get a faster speed. That's sad. It's the only thing that actually gives me the speed I need. Well, at least at point where you need to go. Whoa, we're being attacked.
Target's shield has failed.
Ah. There's that disruptor cannon. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Yeah, that's doing the damage. Alright, I'm going to speed this up and get there. Crap. Sir, sensors are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroids. I believe it to be defense turrets guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. Sensors readings for the facility suggest some sort of military research base. I'll place a waypoint on the navigational map for us. Alright. Again, I'm going to fast forward, or at least jump cut to actually being there. This can be rather boring. So I'll see you there. Alrighty. Captain, the defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. The away team is standing by. They will transport on your command. Let's head down there. Captain, there are several Klingons here, but my tricorder also is picking up 2 additional life signs in the area ahead. Hostages, maybe? Maybe indeed. Oh, that worked. Alrighty, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here. How did you get here? I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employer, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time. What do you know about B'Vat? B'Vat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him saying he's keeping the Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right. Do you know his whole plan? He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible that the people of the Federation will demand Starfleet to take revenge. The fighting will continue for years. What are you going to do now? I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly and get out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bivat can't be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him. What do you know about the weapons here? The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors, torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific. How so? They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible, and they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet. Were any of you successful in designing these weapons? There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base in the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power. Alright, let me talk to the other one, and let's get this over with. Thank you, the Klingons had me design weapons for them at disruptive point. Okay. Both scientists are safe, sir. I suggest we locate those weapons. We can set up explosive charges and remotely detonate them when we return to the ship. Good idea. Let's find those weapons. And let's breach the door. Because, well, Starfleet. Hi, the door was locked, so we let ourselves in. Okay, let's go ahead and plant spatial charges. Alright. Tell you what, I'm going to clear out the rest of the room here. Alright, room's been cleared. Let's go ahead and plant the charges. Okay. Captain Fredericks, ship's scanners indicate a computer core in your vicinity. Can you upload its contents to the Hardy? It may give us insight into how the Klingons were planning to use those weapons. We may even find hints of Bivat's ultimate plan. Good idea. Okay, well, that worked. Captain, we have the data. Hold on. Red alert. I'm sorry, let me try this again. Captain, we have the data. Hold on. Red alert. There is a Klingon ship leaving the facility. Please return to the ship so we can pursue. Ah. Missed it, Adam critter. Ha 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 ha! Lieutenant Commander Frederick, you are so predictable, and like a Tarkalian sheep, you were blindly led to the slaughter. I knew you would find my weapon research station. I was the one who sent Marta to give Starfleet its location. While you are busy destroying what you thought to be all of our work, my crews were busy offloading the more promising weapons and data onto the ship that has a nice head start on you. You have lost this day. The victory is mine and mine alone. It is a good day for you to die, Lieutenant Commander.
Ship is under attack.
Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, people. I didn't... Yeah, I was more paying attention to being attacked than I was anything else. Alright, excellent work, Captain Frederick. Bavad won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons, and we have transmitted the data from the computer core to Starfleet Intelligence. Let's get out of here. Although we may succeeded in doing so, this conflict is only going to continue. That was a close one, Lieutenant Commander. It's a testament to your academy training that you and your crew survived. No, I should say luck, and just leave it at that.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Unlock a new trait slot. Click here to view.
I already got my trade slot. Okay, let me just... Ooh, lots of points. Let me go ahead and distribute my points out here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to call it for this particular episode. I gotta admit, there's some good changes for this mission. It was actually pretty good, and so was the last one. I like the interiors, what they did for the trading station. This one, they just changed the pacing where you actually breach the doors instead of just walking through, or at least opening them. I like for the fact that you breach them and you don't have to run out of a self-destruct sequence, because there was actually a self-destruct sequence. Then there was a few other things that people could say was the wrong thing to do, but I like the option that you can be a science person and actually move faster than what's intended to be. So there are some good sides to that. Overall, it can be boring, but it is quicker. Thank you for watching episode 1 of season 2 for Frederick's Let's Plays. And leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I'll see you guys next time.